Good morning, morning breathers. Welcome to Morning Breath. Is we on?
Yep.
We're on. I can't see anything now, so I don't know. I think I'm on. We think we're live. We may not have video just yet. Nick's shaking his head. We're learning. We're still learning. I think I see.
There's video behind there somewhere.
There's video there. I think it's me.
It is you.
Yeah, I see my glasses working. So I'm here, folks.
Why?
And Nick is going to do some work. I'll just keep talking. Sometimes it's good that you can't see me in the mornings, but welcome to Morning Breath. And this is just we're on a learning curve right now. And I'll start off by saying that tomorrow we are off air completely. We won't be on. Nick is gone. And we're sending him to summer school is I believe what's going to happen. We're going to send him to school to learn this production table a little better. Actually, that's not the case, Nick. You're going to be gone doing something else. Really, like way more important. I wanted to talk about that, but right now I don't want to bother you.
What is going on?
I don't know. I can't help you.
I know you can't.
I know this. This is episode 100, which we're not making a big deal out of this, but we've been talking about episode 100 for quite some time. I don't mind being off. You'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Oddly enough, there's nobody here to celebrate with but Nick, the guy that has done 2 shows now. So here we are at episode 100. It's just me and Nick. And you can't even really see me. I don't know.
He doesn't want to leave.
Can you?
Doesn't want to leave.
Can you get comments up? Let's see if we get.
For you.
If we can get comments up, I can say hello to people. I will tell you this. Last night there was a. Good morning, Paula. Yep. Can't see. All I see is the banner. Good morning, Martha. Yeah, we're learning. This is a learning curve here. And I think we had some issues with banners yesterday, but we're gonna get it figured out.
Had it all figured out this morning. It was working just fine.
Everything was fine this morning, and now it's not.
Live, and this is what happened.
And now it's not. So, I watched hockey last night. And I didn't watch the whole game. I don't know even how long it lasts, probably 2.5, 3 hours. But I watched the last 10 minutes. And if everybody remembers that hockey, that was the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers. And Florida went up 3-0, and it looked like they were just going to cruise to a victory, a Stanley Cup victory. And then ran into the Edmonton Buzzsaw, who then won 3 straight. And so we had a Game 7 last night. And I'd kind of had my fill of Olympic trials. I watched just a little bit of that. Had some distance running, the steeplechase. Could you ever do a steeplechase race?
Nope. What is that?
That's where they run around. You got to jump over a hurdle, every so many meters.
Gotcha.
And then sometimes there's a puddle of water on the other side of that hurdle. So I don't know the distances and all that, but it'd be just a grueling race. It's like,
there we go.
How about that?
Look at that.
Guess who figured it out?
Hold on here.
Do you remember what you did? There. Now you got it.
There we go.
What'd you do?
Oh, I clicked a couple buttons and it worked just fine.
See? You figured it out. So anyway, I got over watching the steeplechase and some distance. And I watched 10 minutes of hockey, the last 10 minutes of hockey, and I was kind of excited. Yeah. It was exciting. There's still things I don't know. Offsides, I think I get. But icing, I'm unclear on how icing works. Yeah, Paula, I'm in a different chair. We did it this way because it's just me and Nick, so that Nick could have a camera and I have a camera. And so I get a whole different look from this side of the room.
Right.
It seems like you'd be fine. You can just sit anywhere, right?
Pretty much.
But this is strange sitting over here. Like I see, It's weird to see the TV.
Oh yeah. Talking about hockey,
Yeah.
the NHL is actually heading to Des Moines in, where was it? September 22nd.
For like an exhibition game
It is
or a real live game?
It's a real live game.
Where are they gonna do it?
Preseason game.
A preseason?
Preseason. It is. This is the Utah.
U-Haul?
The Utah Hockey Club will take on the St. Louis Blues at Wells Fargo Arena on September 22nd.
Is Utah, is that a pro team? I don't think so. I don't know. I can't say. That seems like a funny name for a pro team.
I guess.
Utah what club?
Utah Hockey Club
Yeah. That doesn't seem like a...
takes on the St. Louis Blues.
Let's just go ahead and take on some pro team. We're pretty damn good.
I guess.
Let's go see. Let's dip our toe in it and see if we want to be a professional team. Because the Blues usually, I don't know. I think they're historically kind of good. I don't know enough, but I remember the Blues won it not that long ago. Florida has won, I think there's 2 teams in Florida. Hockey in Florida is nuts. They're nuts. The people are nuts. Hockey fans are nuts.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like wrestling fans.
I never really got into wrestling.
Well, you're going to learn. Because when it's wrestling season, Matt and I will spend a little time talking about Hawkeye wrestling.
All right.
It's good stuff. And we will talk about Olympic wrestling because we've got people on the team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I need to say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang at KCTC. And the whole of us, the Morning Breath crew today, that'd be you and me, Nick. We're sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. So, day 2, you had a little panicked look on your face.
Panic look for sure.
But you're so relaxed right now, so very good. That's the best way to learn something is to figure it out, right?
Right.
You don't know. I don't know what's going on that screen that you're looking at, but something wasn't right, and somehow you figured it out.
Somehow I did.
Okay, just so you remember how,
Right.
because it's likely going to happen. You're going to have a day off tomorrow,
I am going to have a day off tomorrow.
and you come back Thursday,
I'm back Thursday.
and something bad's going to happen, Nick.
Hope not.
Let's just hope it goes without a problem.
Right.
What do you had? I forget what you're doing tomorrow. Tell me.
Tonight and tomorrow I'm shooting video for the Big Ten Conference.
That's right. So just for anything in particular?
I don't know. We're going to Mount Vernon tomorrow to shoot video. Really don't know what to expect. I guess we'll find out.
Just bringing your video stuff and
bring the video equipment and shooting video.
Shoot whatever they tell you.
Making my video, obviously.
So some promotional video of some kind.
Something.
Yeah.
Don't know.
You don't know what the deal is.
Don't know.
They just called you up and said, "Hey, Nick, what's up? How's your Wednesday?
Yeah.
Can you be in Mount Vernon at 8:00?"
What time I got to be there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's an easy drive up there. I was just there.
Yeah.
I was just there, Lisbon, which is right next door to Mount Vernon. I had I was watching my grandson play baseball at Lisbon.
Gotcha.
What a nice little community Lisbon is.
Never been there.
It's a short drive from Mount Vernon, like, I don't know, a minute and a half.
Well,
it's just right next to it's just they run into each other.
Yeah.
Anyway. What else? Tell me, let the people know a little bit about you. How about that? You Washington kid?
Washington kid.
I call you a kid because
Born and raised.
Because damn it, you are a kid to me. You're just a young pup.
I've only been here for, well, it'll be 29 years in December.
29 years.
Yeah, 29 years.
Born and raised Washington.
Born and raised Washington. Graduated high school in 2014.
Okay.
Started my own business. and I work at Ace Hardware.
So the own business is your video business.
Video business,
Okay.
DJing business. I do it all.
I see you up on the square a lot. You're kind of a sound guy,
Oh yeah,
which is why I thought you'd just be a natural for in here pushing, with all,
pushing some buttons.
I don't know, people can't see all the stuff that's in front of you.
Oh,
if you
no.
could see all the chords.
Yeah, so I got a board over here to my left. I got a soundboard over here to my right. I got the computer right here in the middle.
And what's that screen do? You got another
This
screen over there.
Here, this is my monitor, so I can see all the camera views. This
Oh,
one here, so
I see.
yeah.
And you got a GoPro up there that never
I got a
works.
grill up there that doesn't work. So
Alex had trouble, Alex had trouble with that. Speaking of Alex, I checked in with him. He is he's almost there. He's almost to Duluth.
almost to Duluth.
Yeah, he thinks another day he'll be able to get there.
Definitely a long drive.
It's a long way up there. It's only 7 hours, so I'm making fun of that. But, sheesh, that's up there, and you're going to have an accent when you come back from there. You're going to talk Canadian.
Right.
It's a long way up there. So episode 100.
So one.
Are you happy to be here for that?
Oh yeah.
So you've really done 2 of the 100, and I don't know. It's hard to believe we're 100. We started February 5th or something like that of this year. Didn't really know what the plan was. We were just going with it. Julie says good morning. Nick, yep. Paula, Nick still works at Ace.
Oh yeah. Be 3 years.
Your mother-in-law, Bert. I know Bert, Paula. I worked with Bert at Modine. Well, kind of worked with her. Jimmy, it is in the North Country. It is way up north, Duluth.
Almost to the border.
But as we pointed out yesterday, if you recall, it's one of the 10 best cities
Oh yeah.
in the country to go see.
They like to party too. I know that for a fact.
It's a party up there?
It's a party up there.
Tell me more.
I know next Tuesday, the July 3rd,
Yeah?
they got Hairball up there.
The heck?
10,000 people come out to watch the show
Is this an annual thing that they get hairball up there?
every year.
Well, I'm telling you,
Right on the back view is the lake.
the lake.
The lake, yep.
That's crazy. I'm thinking that Alex is ahead of his time. He knew that was the place to be.
I guess. Hairball's going to be in Iowa Saturday. 3 hours away from here.
Okay.
Up north.
Are you a big hairball fan by
Oh, I love
chance?
Hairball.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen him yet. I truly don't think I've seen him yet.
My goal is to get him down here in Washington one of these days.
Ah,
So,
can happen.
oh yeah.
Cindy says good morning. Jeff Hagers, good morning. We're a scant crew today.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if anybody can help me with icing. I know that the refs call icing when when the defense flicks the puck down at the other end and there's nobody there. I don't know why that's icing versus any other time that they've done that, but sometimes they do it and it's not icing, and sometimes it happens and it is icing. So I'm at a loss. If I could learn that, I'd feel better about watching me some hockey. So you are filming for the university tomorrow, correct? We are not going to be on tomorrow, so
Nope.
we won't even have a best of. We're trying to figure that out, folks. That we can maybe push a button or do something to get a best of show on days where we don't have a producer, but that's still in the works. So unfortunately, we will not be here tomorrow. I'm going to do a couple Darwin Awards that struck me from yesterday that we didn't get to. This is a slipjack. Police in London, Ohio, say a thief was killed while stealing tires from a Ford dealership. As employees came in, they found the body of this guy, Daniel. When they arrived to work Monday morning, they found him. He was easy to find because the jack holding the truck up so he could steal the tires slipped and crushed poor Daniel. So, always safety first. Safety first, Nick.
Safety first.
Always. This Daniel was not thinking that way. A man in diabetic shock swerved off of Route 2 in Lincoln, Massachusetts. His car plowed through a telephone pole and impacted a tree where it burst into flames. That does not sound like a good Tuesday. Onlookers were shocked to see him walk away from the crash unhurt. However, when he looked back, he noticed his car was on fire and he tried to put it out. He then, while he was walking back to put it out, he electrocuted himself on one of the power lines that had fallen when he hit the telephone pole. So, walks away from a vicious accident and does himself in by electrocution.
I guess that's one way to go.
Well, he had two ways, and he picked the second way. I would not do that twice at all. Nick, let's take a little break. Are you ready for a break?
2 seconds here.
He'll be ready for a break in a moment, but we'll take a little break and we'll come back with, some other things I've got to talk about.
All right, here we go.
All righty, we'll be right back.
At SeaFirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with SeaFirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Great food from the North Village or the Log Village. Plus, learn how to square dance over at the Dance Bar. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 29th through September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Breath. It's Tuesday. Everything is as it should be, isn't it?
For sure.
You kind of held me on camera for a little while at the break, which is fine. So you get a little, everybody out there that does watch. Good morning, Jeannie. I see you're checking in.
Good morning, Jeannie.
Excuse me. Could still see me, and and that's okay. I was, I don't do anything weird usually.
Nope.
As long as you couldn't hear us, and really it's kind of quiet in here today, Nick. You're focused.
Quiet.
You are very focused over there, and I'm leaving you be focused. So, the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC and the Morning Breath crew. Both of us are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh. This is funny, commonly misheard song lyrics. This is a dandy. So a lot of times, and you can think of stuff. Are you a big music fan? Do you love music?
I love music.
Yeah. So some sometimes you hear a song and you think you hear words, and in your head, that's what you hear. But it's not the correct words. Here's a few examples that I think are really, really funny. Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. Somebody thought it said, the one part of the lyric was, "Excuse me while I kiss this guy." When in fact, the correct lyric is, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky." I could see how you could get that out of it, but I have never once thought it was "Excuse me while I kiss this guy."
Nope.
Elton John, Tiny Dancer. I would not have thought this, but somebody misheard that a very famous part of that song as "Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza." Tony Danza was a big 90s star, wasn't he? He was in like a couple things. I don't know. But somebody wanted Tony Danza really close. The correct lyric is "Hold Me Closer," of course, Tiny Dancer. I think I knew that. I bet you knew that, Nick.
Oh, yeah.
I never would have thought Tony Danza. CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, "Bad Moon Rising." The correct lyric is "There's a bad moon on the rise," but somebody was just singing at the top of their voice, "There's a bathroom on the right." That doesn't even make sense in that song. I think that's funny. Police, "Message in a Bottle." The correct lyrics are, "A year has passed since I wrote my note." And I believe somebody heard it as "A year has passed since I broke my nose." All right, that can work. Eurythmics, these are all good stuff. There's stuff I wish I could remember, because there's some things that I remember thinking, I know this lyric, and I was completely wrong. Eurythmics, "Sweet Dreams are made of this," and somebody heard it as "Sweet dreams are made of cheese."
I mean, if you like cheese and you're dreaming, I guess that's what they're thinking.
Nothing wrong with that. AC/DC, "Dirty Deeds." Paula remembers this one. Yeah, that's right. Elaine, "Who's the Boss?" I couldn't remember that show. AC/DC, "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap." The misheard lyric was "Dirty Deeds and the Thunder Chief." I never would have got that. I guess I heard the lyric the first time. Michael Jackson's "Billie Jean." "This kid is not my son." The misheard lyric is "This chair is not my son." Well, hell no, this chair is not your son. Good Lord, people. And this is probably one of the most misheard ones. Manfred Mann's Earth Band, "Blinded by the Light." The correct lyric is "Revved Up Like a Deuce," which is that was the name of a car and the motor, I think. And the misheard lyric is, of course, "Wrapped up like a douche," which it sounds like that, but it's "revved up like a deuce," which is completely different than what was misheard. All right. Anything else to add? Did we finish your story? 29 years, graduated here, started your own business.
Started my own business right out of
Works
high
at
school.
Ace. Now
at
you're
Ace.
here for an hour in the morning,
Yep.
except tomorrow,
Except for tomorrow.
and that's that.
About it.
You running the show out at Ace?
Just in the back end.
I go there a lot, and I see you though. I see you there. So
Oh yeah. Back end, customer service, shipping and receiving.
you guys, you got those earpieces, right?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like CIA. Do you talk into your watch?
Yeah.
The service out there is really well. I think we can go ahead and take a break. You think you can?
Give it a shot.
Yeah. We're going to try this again and see if I go away. I'm testing Nick right now. So I think we'll be right back as soon as he does another click or two. I think. And
Shot.
we'll be back.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
And we're back. Just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, you tricked me. I didn't get a countdown.
That's my fault.
It was, and we're back. Well, welcome back to Morning Breath. Paulie, you were right. AC/DC is one of the best, and some grand days of music right there. Yeah, the AC/DC song is Done Dirt Cheap, so you are correct. And you thought the Manfred Mann song was Wrecked Up Like a Douche. Well, it is not that. As you remember, it is revved up like a deuce. A couple other funny things that I'm just reading in front of me. Some funny quotes, just really quick. I'm sorry if you were right, I'd agree with you. That was Robin Williams said that. I think that is hilarious. Somebody anonymous said, I'm not arguing, I'm just explaining why I'm right. I like it. Somebody else said, I used to think I was indecisive, but now I'm not sure. I'm on the seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. That's an oldie but a good one, but a goodie. I'm writing a book. I've got the page numbers done so far. I like that.
That's how I'd be.
I'm not a complete idiot. Some parts are missing. I always arrive late at the office, but I make up for it by leaving early. Charles Lamb said that. I think we should get set for the day. What do you think? Well, we are.
Right.
You want to do anything? You want to do the weather?
I can do the weather.
Do that. I'll do things to do.
Let's give it a shot.
Speaking of the mic. Speaking of the mic,
all right. It is June 25th. It is 7:45.
Episode 100.
Episode 100. Temperatures right now in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington is a high of 94, low of 68. It's hot, humid, and sticky today with thunderstorms likely this afternoon and into the night. Potential for some of the storms to be severe.
Blah, blah, blah. It's going to rain.
Things to do. Fairfield, Pleasant Lake Paddle presented by the Jefferson County Conservation at Pleasant Lake from 5 to 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Kayaks, paddles, and life jackets provided on the first come, first served basis. Mount Pleasant. The Mount Pleasant Farmers Market is open on Wednesday from 4 to 6 in the Wright Family Pavilion at McMillan Park in Washington. Coming up this weekend is Riverside. Is Trek Fest 39. Activities kick off Thursday and runs through Sunday.
Trek Fest 39. You ever go down to Trek Fest? Go up to Trek Fest?
Seems like they have some pretty good bands this year, Friday and Saturday night.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are going to be back down there.
Yeah, I don't know.
On Friday. So
Trek Fest is I remember the first one, and it was wild. It was a lot of fun, and they keep it going. This day in history, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, died on this day in 2009 at age 50 from a lethal combination of sedatives and propofol administered by his trusted doctor.
Right.
Yeah, that guy got charged, and I believe is in jail. Farrah Fawcett also died on this day in 2009. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Well, everybody my age does. Okay. Daily dad joke. I don't know if I could do this as well as Matt. Matt is phenomenal at it. So I'm going to, God dang, there's a fly in here and I hate flies. I'm going to try and do it. Nick?
Okay.
Did you hear about the guy who was afraid of hurdles?
I did not.
He got over them. Ta-da. That's it. Paula, she was beautiful. Farrah Fawcett, she was beautiful. All right, folks, that's all we have today. Please remember we are not on tomorrow. So if you really want to, if you're jonesing for some morning breath, you can watch an old episode on YouTube, or I always want to say Instagram, Spotify,
or back on Facebook,
or just while you're on Facebook, pull up an old episode of Facebook stuff. It probably was a smoother show, but we're going to get there. Nick, you're coming along great. We threw you into the fire with no practice. So we're just patient, and you're gonna be fine. So thank you all for joining this morning. We will be back Thursday, and remember Friday we're gonna have we're gonna have a room full Friday.
Sounds like it.
So that's when our big celebration will be. We're kind of the morning breath crew. Everybody that's sat at these chairs will all be here at once. So I don't know how we're going to make it all work, but we're going to get her done. Thanks you all for joining. If you liked what you saw, hit your like buttons and shares and all that good jazz. We will be back Thursday. Have